Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage, and we are back from our road trip across the Midwest. Today is unload day, so we got the truck here. We got back a little bit later last night. It is time to unload. So first we're going to work on getting, I believe we're going to unload the chassis first, then I'm going to go to the warehouse and unload all the parts, go through everything, show you guys what we got as always. So we got a lot of work to do. Let's get started. So we changed up our plans. We're going to the warehouse. We're going to get everything but the chassis, wheels and tires out here, and then we'll take the wheels and tires to the warehouse. Matt's going to the tires pool. We'll take the chassis and unload them there. So Luke and I are here. We're going to unload all this stuff, take it upstairs, see what we got, and then we'll go back to the shop. Between the trailer and Matt's truck. One sec. Ready? Yep. Okay, walking backwards? Yeah.
You want a chop or anything? You guys think you got it?
I think we got it, three of us. I mean, it's not that heavy.
Yeah. You might hit on the corner, so that might be your chop. Hold up, slow down. You can. Yep. I can't see the ramp with the backs. We're good. I can't see over there. So.
Yep, yeah, we're good.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still look good.
That works.
Alrighty, so I got everything up here laid out for the most part for us to go through. Two or three things that aren't here. We picked up a 32 chassis from someone out just in the Springfield area. They were supposed to bring it to Charlotte, but it didn't work out. But it just so happened the auction was right in their town. So there's a 32 chassis at Matt's house, and there's some bits and pieces in here that we got with that chassis. The 35.6 chassis is obviously at Matt's house. I think at the end of this video, we're gonna try and get it running and maybe drive it a little bit. And then there's also a stack of wheels and tires at the shop. Matt and the crew are gonna take the tires off immediately. So they come back here, just wheels, so I can sell them easier instead of taking things back and forth. So those two things are at Matt's. Let's go through the rest of it and show you what we got. So we'll start over here and then make a big loop and we'll end over on the table. So 35.6 gas tank, 32 deck lid. It's kind of rough. The skin is taken off. It's got a bunch of repairs. I'm not sure if Matt's keeping this or selling this. That's something I need to talk to him about, but it's original deck lid, just in very rough shape. 33.4 truck firewall. We bought a ton of gaskets and such. Backing plates, 36 inner fenders. There's 4 pairs, I think. These are some of the wheels we got that didn't have tires, 16-inch wires. There's 2 wide 5s. I got a full set of boxing plates for a 32 frame. That came with that 32 frame. This is a Model A style front cross member. That's reproduction. Fans, we bought a ton of 59AB and 8BA flywheels. Those are always good. We get them resurfaced. So if you're looking for a flywheel, let us know. I believe there's 9, 10. There might be one 11-inch flywheel in there. A bunch of fans, 36 front inner fender, or like fender extensions. Unfortunately, not a pair, both the same side. Dash rail for Model A, 3031 closed car. I believe that is 35 header panel, goes above the windshield. Always use spare tire. Covers, these two are pretty nice. Then we have a few carts of just random mechanical stuff that we need to go through. Some early water outlets, 35.6 seat rails. Dude, we were just buying these dirt cheap for like 1 or 2 items, and then the rest we'll go through and figure out. Pile of transmissions. I think I paid like $5 for 3 lots of them. So we'll mostly use these for parts. There's 1 or 2 78 cases. This is a 78 case, but obviously it's destroyed, but it does have a double detent shifter. So there's a couple side shifts and stuff. We mainly just use them for parts and pieces to fix transmissions. There's 1 B transmission as well. 35 seat, 35.6. I believe this is a 35 2-door or a 4-door sedan because it has the ashtray, but it should also work for a coupe, I believe. This was on that chassis. So this was just one of the things we started adding up dollars and cents that were sitting on top of it. So this will be available. A bunch of transmission parts, a bunch of water pumps, a bunch of 32 only water pumps in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 in here. A bunch of other water pumps that the later water pumps will make pairs and keep for mock-up. Because obviously they probably need to be rebuilt. 32 sub rails. I'm not sure what they're out of. We gotta look at some photos to see what they're from. This member came with the frame. It's extra front cross member, but it's got all kinds of repairs to it, which is pretty normal. 35 front fenders and headlights. These were on the chassis. We're gonna disassemble them and take the headlights, the stands, the fender supports, and all of it off and sell it all separately. Unfortunately, only 1 inner fender, but it is what it is. Set of 36 sedan rear fenders. They're a pair, they're kind of rough, but they are available for sale. A bunch of mechanical stuff, spindles, drag links, cross steering arms. Matt bought this 32 heavy for like 30 bucks. It's bent in all sorts of ways, but it has 32 to 4 spindles on it, which are pretty good. So we'll disassemble it. The axle is savable. If we send it to someone that drops them, they can straighten them and make it usable. But for 40 bucks, it was a pretty good deal. Some e-brake handles, rear wishbones. We bought a ton of steering boxes, 2, 35 and up. I have to run the numbers and see. I believe that's 35.6, and that one is 37 to 40, 37 to 39, based on the column drop. You can tell 35.6 because they're similar to a 33.4 where the this cover for the sector shaft. These are all 33.4. Majority are 33. This one, these are all 33.4. This one's 32 because of the column drop. I gotta check the other 2 boxes. But we got all those for a pretty good deal. There was a whole pallet of steering boxes. Obviously the 2 nice ones went for a bunch of money. Then we snagged all of these for relatively cheap. These are 35.6 Roadster or Phaeton doors. These are on top of the chassis, under all the fenders. This one has no wood left in it, but the passenger door is actually pretty solid. Has all the wood. It needs some repair to the bottom, but we figured with the cost of Roadster doors lately, buying the chassis was a pretty good deal. Single 32 Roadster door. I think Matt might be hanging on to this. This is on a whole pallet of parts that Matt bought, and then I'll do this little 26, 27 Roadster Phaeton door. It's got some pinholes on the inside, but it's pretty solid. Again, on a random pallet. So we'll cover the last few things on the table, and that'll be it. National non-flipper flipper caps. These are brand new. Never used them. Oh boy. I believe these are wide 5 pattern. Matt will be hanging on to these. He does not have a set. These are 35 or 36 to 39 wide 5 accessory hubcaps. They like go on the inside. I have a photo I'll drop, and then the hubcap sits on top of them in the clips. Kind of neat. Never seen a set of those before. Full set of 4. 16-inch flipper wheel covers. They're rough. They're a little beat up, but again, hard to find. And these are another set of national flippers, but they're 44. Very hard to find. You usually see the wide 5 versions, not the 44. Bunch of glove box, lids, 32 pedal assembly, 35.6 car windshield. The truck is different. Cowl vent, bunch of headlight stands, some trim. I should have left this on here. Trim and such. Nothing that exciting. This cool set of water slides. Pinstripe water slides. Hilton Originals. Super neat. We got a bunch of literature. I have to go through and figure out what we're keeping. The main thing we are keeping are a bunch of these old catalogs. Great for part numbers and looking up items that are hard to find on the internet nowadays. This is a 35.6 and I believe 7 truck windshield. You can see the shape difference between the 2 windshields. These have more of a rounded corner. These are a little bit taller and straight. These are kind of hard to find, especially in chrome, because most of the trucks were standards, not deluxes. Let's see what else. It's cool. Lincoln Continental Mark 1 t-shirt. It's a size large. I don't know if Matt's keeping that or not, but it's pretty neat. Brand new shirt. Set of belts. Mallory 8BA distributor. Super nice on the inside. Club plaques. I believe Matt's keeping the Pharaohs and the Vultures. The first guy that we visited, he actually belonged to this club. So super neat plate. I believe the Mercury mid-century car club plaque will be available. We bought an entire bin full of 32 to 42 or 41 distributor parts. There's all kinds of stuff in here. The first gentleman we visited used to redo diver's helmet distributors. Full bin of replacement parts. We'll be going through that and slowly selling all that stuff off. Obviously 97s Matt is keeping. Kara Wilson timing fixture. I have to check to see if that's staying or going. Ton of steady rods, some chrome hood bars. This I kind of bought on a whim. I'm not sure what it is, but it bolts to the top of the hood trim, the stainless hood trim. I'm not sure what it is. There's no names on it, no part numbers, but it is super, super cool. What else we got here? 35.6 deluxe garnish molding. This actually bolts under the garnish molding on the door. Bunch of smalls, taillight jewels. These neat Illinois Farmers Bureau porcelain plaque. window regulators, cool accessory steering wheel cover. This made your non-banjo wheel look like a banjo wheel, made by Peters and Russell. Super neat. A bunch of 39 headlight buckets. I think there's 4 of them, so, and a few of these. So all in all, oh, I forgot. And Matt bought this Go Girl drink mixer because he could. It was cheap. I thought it was neat. We'll probably put it in the shop to mix up our coffee. So that's basically it for here. I'm gonna get to work getting this all for sale. If there's anything that you see that you would like, send us an email, irontrapgarage@gmail.com. Otherwise, we're gonna head to the shop and see if we can get that 35/6 end or chassis. It has a 37 21 stud in it, but let's see if we can get it running, maybe drive it a little bit. That will be for sale, so stick around to the end. We'll tell you all about that. So let's get to the shop and see if we can get it running. This is about as Beverly Hillbillies as it gets.
You got that right.
Are you having fun?
That was pretty cool. Super sketchy.
Well, it runs good.
Yeah, it does.
There's good burnouts.
Yeah.
In wet grass.
Yeah, I would expect so.
Well, it's for sale.
There you go.
There you go.
If you want a good running, lightly used, broken in, 35-36 frame, engine, whole shebang, you can just plop a body on and go, or take it to like dirt drags and just like this. This seat's ours. It's from the big red truck. But everything else you can have for the right price. So send us an email. If not, we're gonna take this engine out, put in something cool, and just piece it out. But I think it would be perfect to put like a coupe body or a roadster body or whatever you want in it, and you could just go. It's already set up for juice brakes and everything. We pulled the pedal cluster out. By we, I mean Justin. Pulled the pedal cluster out that mounted. It was like a 39 pedal cluster, but it wasn't finished, the conversion. So we put just stock pedals in so we could work the clutch. So pretty good deal, but you can throw it together. And
Are you including your custom gas linkage?
yes, I will. So you can pull it on the trailer. Custom gas linkage with some kind of Model A enrichment knob. But yeah, worked out pretty good. Runs pretty decent. So it seems. Good fun.